Hello, in this video, we're going to be taking a look at how you can access your organization's Microsoft 365 data from an Apple mobile device, whether it's an iPhone or an iPad. In this specific example, we'll walk you through setting up your work emails using the Microsoft Outlook app. This guide applies to situations where your organization has enabled Mobile Application Management, or MAM for short. If you're unfamiliar with this concept, Mobile Application Management allows your organization to protect and manage corporate data on your mobile device without affecting your personal apps or information. It acts like a ring fence around company data, ensuring sensitive work information stays secure by preventing it from being shared outside of approved environments, even if you're using the same app for both personal and work accounts. For instance, if you have both personal and work emails in one app, the solution will only interact with, see and manage the work-related content, leaving your personal data completely untouched, unseen and private. Please rest assured knowing that your organization cannot manage or control your device itself, only the corporate data within the apps it protects. It's also worth noting that MAM works exclusively with Microsoft applications, meaning you'll need to use apps like Microsoft Outlook for email rather than third-party or built-in email apps to access your work data. Ready? Let's get started. First, you'll need to ensure the Microsoft Authenticator app is installed. If it's not already on your device, you can easily download and install it from the App Store. Simply open up the App Store and then search for and download the Microsoft Authenticator application. Once downloaded and installed, the application should be available on your smartphone. The next step is to download and install the relevant Microsoft mobile applications that you desire access to. As mentioned earlier, MAM works exclusively with Microsoft applications, meaning you'll need to use apps like Microsoft Outlook for email rather than third-party or built-in email apps to access your work data. As we'll be setting up work emails in this video guide, we'll opt to download and install the Microsoft Outlook application via the App Store. Once your desired Microsoft application has been installed, please open it and then enter and sign in with your Microsoft 365 username and password. After entering your Microsoft 365 username, you may be asked which email provider you are configuring. If so, select Office 365. Please now continue to follow the on-screen instructions to authenticate and sign into your work account. Depending on your organization's configuration, you may be prompted to satisfy multi-factor authentication during the sign-in process. If you are, please satisfy the request for secondary authentication. Once your Microsoft 365 account has been successfully authenticated, you will be prompted to register your device. Please note that this does not grant your organization any management or control over your handset. This is purely for registration purposes to enable the mobile application management protection to occur and is not a method of device enrollment into a corporate management solution. Please click Register to proceed. Once your work account has been successfully added, you will be asked whether you'd like to add another account. Please select Maybe Later. At this point, Mobile Application Management will apply to your work account and data, as illustrated within the message on screen. Please click OK to continue and confirm the request to restart the app. The application will now close automatically. Once closed, please reopen it. Once reopened, you may be informed for a second time that your organization is protecting your work data in this app. Please click OK to proceed. Depending on your organization's configuration, you may be requested to configure a PIN code to access your work data within the application in question. This PIN code is in addition to any lock screen PIN code or biometric you may have already configured on your handset itself and will only be requested from time to time by your work account in any in-scope application. If your organization requires a PIN code, please define one now. Please ensure it's something memorable. Finally, you will be asked whether you'd like to enable notifications for the Microsoft Outlook application. Depending on your preferences, please decide whether you'd like to be notified by the Microsoft Outlook application in certain events, such as a new email or an upcoming meeting. You have now successfully set up the Microsoft Outlook application for your work emails with mobile application management enabled. Please repeat this process for any other applications you require, such as Microsoft Teams, OneDrive, or SharePoint. This section only applies if you have your work account configured in a non-Microsoft application that accesses Microsoft 365 services such as your emails. If this applies to you, we will now need to remove it. In this example, we are going to remove a work account from the built-in iPhone and iPad email application. To do this, we'll first open Settings. Within Settings, we'll navigate through the menu to find and select Mail. Within Mail, select Accounts. Review the accounts listed on your device, identify the account which reflects your work email, and then click to open it. Finally, click Delete Account and then confirm the action when prompted. And that's it. You've now successfully configured a Microsoft application with your work account, as well as removed your work account from a non-Microsoft application that accesses Microsoft 365 services. Let's now take a quick tour around the Microsoft Outlook mobile application. First, if your organization requires a PIN code to access work data within a protected Microsoft application, please satisfy that requirement when opening the application in question. Once Outlook is opened, you'll be greeted by the main screen, which is also where your inbox will be displayed. You can click the New Email button in the bottom left-hand corner to draft a new email, a new event, or schedule a Teams call. Using the tabs at the bottom of the application, you can navigate through different interfaces such as Calendar, Feed, and Apps. Within your Outlook calendar, you can use the View button in the top right to change how the calendar displays itself, for example, by week, day, or month view. Again, you can use the New Event button in the left-hand corner to draft or schedule a new message or event. Browsing back to the Email tab, which is also the main screen, you can use the search icon at the top to search for your messages, meetings, files, and contacts. To browse through your mailbox folders, you can click the menu icon in the top left-hand corner, where you will see familiar folders such as Drafts, Sent, and Deleted. In this same view, you can click the Settings cog icon in the bottom left corner to explore some of the more advanced options of the application. Within here, you can see the accounts you have set up and configure a number of settings such as your default email address, your email signature, and any notification settings. The layout here may differ depending on the device you have. If you'd like to add another email account to the application or would like to add a shared mailbox, you can do so by clicking Add Email Account and then selecting the appropriate option. If you don't see the Add Email Account option, you may need to locate and select the Accounts option first. When adding a shared mailbox, simply enter the email address associated with the mailbox that you have access to and then proceed through the on-screen instructions. And there we have it. You're ready to go. Thank you for watching the video and following the steps. If you require any further assistance, please reach out via your usual support channels. Thank you and goodbye.